Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of WindRiders of Aria. I am Will, the Halfling Wizard, the Chaos Facilitator for this incredibly chaotic group of awesome people, because they always get into shenanigans, which is great. And we love that, especially because, some people. I won't mention names. Not yet, anyway. So, so we're going to go real quick. We're going to go around, let everybody introduce themselves, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what's the question for the night? For those of you who were here last time, what is your thoughts on the village that you are currently in? Which I'm going to clear up some stuff about that village when we get into it also, by the way, just for player knowledge, which I think is hilarious. All right, we're going to start with to my left, which is Gath Alfredi. If he's there.
No, I think he froze up.
Oh, did he freeze? Okay, that's fine. Then we'll go to A.
Hey, y'all, I'm Kel, also known as the Celtic Wyvern King, playing A, the Djinn and Chief Engineer of the WindRider. As for the question, I don't have an answer because I wasn't here.
That's fair. You weren't here, and we did some crazy stuff with your character. Actually, no, your character didn't do anything. I was very much like, should I play him while he's not here? But I don't think I would have done him justice, so I didn't play him. I just had him in the background.
Yeah, I'm sure you would have.
Now I don't know if I could match your chaotic energy. That because A is our chaos goblin. So, all right, let's go. And he's back. So over here. So let's go with Gath. Tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what do you think about this village that you're in? You may be having technical issues.
Yeah, no worries.
It's all right. Oh, there he is. He's working on something.
Sorry, my browser just decided to go all ducky wucky.
It's okay.
I mean, so I'm momentarily lost things.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. I'm Old Wormslayer. I'll be playing Gath Alfredi, the Panturi second in command. There we go. Or third in command, whichever way you want to put it.
Okay. And what do you think of this village?
I don't know much about the village, but I'm concerned about our doctor who's talking in a strange voice.
Okay. That's a fair concern to have. So, all right, cool. Let's go to Katarina.
Hey everybody, I'm Lisa. I play Katarina, first officer of the WindRider. I'm still reeling from the fact that we did not have to go to this village because I literally understood that the road went through the village, or we could go into the trees with the snakes and the man-eating lizards, and the village seems safer. But I come to find out the road runs beside the village. We could have just kept on going, but here we are, and I feel like we were meant to be here in any case with what's happening with our good doctor. So I'm just trying to think, okay, we have to de-escalate. They're all pointy sticks in our direction, so we need to de-escalate. Like everybody just calm down.
Exactly. Everyone breathe for a second. So
yeah.
All right. And now I'm going to introduce, we have a guest player tonight, which we're super excited to have. I'm going to let him just sort of tell us, I don't want you to give us too much. I want to let you give us what you feel we need to know at this particular moment. So I'm going to let you introduce who you are, who you're playing, and I'll let you do your whatever you want.
Cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm Danny, Danny Armendoza in all the internet places. Super stoked to be here. Thank you, Will, for having me. Thank you, everybody else, for having me at the table. I'm going to be playing Jose Gonzalez, who is human and around. And I think the rest of it you might find out as we play.
Around.
Yeah.
I'm given that he's human and he exists.
There you go.
That's what I got for you right now. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Exactly. And that's
he's
it.
not incorporeal, so that's good to know. You know?
Yeah, fair. See, this is what I'm saying. More detail in there than it seems at first blush, right?
Prick him, does he not bleed? I guess we'll find. I guess we will
We'll
find out.
Yeah. Definitely have not confirmed or denied that. Yeah.
All right. Awesome. All right. So real quick, we'll get into a little bit about what happened previously. So what happened previously is that our party, yes, and the funny thing is Lisa and I were together having a conversation, and I thought it was understood that the road went by the village, not through the village. But much to Lisa's surprise, she was like, "Oh, crap, really?" I was like, "Yeah, it was." Because honestly and truly, even without what happened with Mikey's character,
funny misunderstanding.
yeah, it is. It's hilarious because the whole time I was like, "Why are they going into the village? They don't have to go into the village. They can literally." I was like, "Okay." So I don't know. So anyway. Yeah, so last time we were here, the party up on a little higher on the mountain, they were on their way down and they encountered skeletal remains, which then animated and they fought. And I believe basically dropped a nuclear bomb on it, incinerated it. And in doing so, it released the spirit of the previous, I guess, host. And it entered into the good doctor, Dr. Vincenzi, and Dr. Vin. And unbeknownst to any of you, you all then made your way back down the mountain where you saw the village coming. You contemplated how do we get by the village without being spotted. Then you were like, well, I guess we're going in. We started knocking on the door. Doors opened. You walked in. And then, unbeknownst to everyone, Dr. Vin announced that he was actually, in fact, Cathern Hound's Blood, the war chief of the Carnis peoples, reanimated. And that's where we stopped. And of course, the entire village had pointy sticks pointing at you as the gates closed behind you. So you find yourselves in this village surrounded by, you're way outnumbered. For the most part, they're carrying sort of pointy sticks, but it does seem like they have other weaponry. They seem to be somewhat of a primitive village by choice, but they do have some pretty impressive pointy sticks. So, all right. So I'm going to go with Katerina, since you are our person in charge. So you now have Cathern, who has left the party and has sort of walked through the crowd as they've opened up and they've kind of recircused around you. And you see him go and literally climb up onto this sort of like throne that's in the center of this village. And they come and they're putting flowers on him and a laurel, and they're putting all this stuff on him, animal skins, and like really kind of dressing up the part. So, all right, Katerina, what are you doing?
Okay, holding my hands out to show that I'm not armed. I'm not pointing anything back at their pointy sticks, saying, "We don't mean any harm." Who's in charge? Could I speak to them?
And you will hear the good doctor in a much different voice, a much lower voice. He's like, "Aye, it is I that am in charge. I am Cathern Hound's Blood, war chief for the Carnis people. You will address me as chief." And the crowd sort of splits in half and creates a sort of tunnel almost, or a sort of walkway up to this throne area.
I will walk towards the throne.
Roll an intelligence check for me as you are walking towards
Hi.
the throne.
Hey, how stupid is this? Okay, I got a good intelligence.
Yeah.
Hang on.
As Lisa's getting that roll going, as I see her like start walking by me, I was like, "Be careful, probably not the best idea." Like just under my breath.
Fair enough.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, let's say, why is it not showing your rolls?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hold on,
either.
let me test something. That shows mine, and thank God it's test
Well,
roll and not a real roll.
Mine has a little
Yeah, it
arrow,
shows the.
lightning bolt next to it.
I don't know.
I would say yeah, because I got a lightning bolt symbol for my like level 1 roll, but it showed mine fine. That's the weird part.
But I'm not in alchemy, so I'll go in it real quick. Well,
Yeah,
well,
and let me.
So, what is everybody else doing while, like, so what Gath and A, what are y'all doing as you see her walking towards this war chief? And now, Dr. Vin, now he looks completely different. It's almost like his whole, like, his very genetic code is rewriting. Like, his whole facial features, everything is sort of shifting.
It's not even letting me roll.
Okay, yeah, I'll say let's me roll fine as Lisa. I just took over her sheet.
Yeah, I was going
Roll
to
a
say.
level 6 for me.
Weird. I'm not really sure.
Okay, level 6 is weird. So it looks like it might be the input commands may not have been updated for those particular ones. Who am I getting echo off of? Hold on.
No idea.
Let's see on the bottom. I'm not seeing anyone mics going off. That's weird.
I just love technology. Okay. So did you roll for her? I'm sorry.
No, when I click level 6, it does that same glitch. So I think it's some of the because I know there was an update on alchemy because I got a notification for it earlier. I'm wondering if that messed with the commands. No, because the augment's still there.
That's weird. I don't know.
Hold on, let me
I don't know, everyone.
take away where it says level 6.
I don't either.
Hold on.
It's okay.
I wonder if I just fixed it. I fixed it.
Okay.
No, for some reason it now says 1d6 exclamation plus 5 level 6 roll. I should have to take the level 6 roll out of the description. It fixed it. Okay,
well,
give me a second.
Let's see you roll then.
Sadly, I'm having the same problem.
I think he's going in.
Once.
Okay, so a 7. Okay, so as you are walking up to this Dr. Vin, who is now
Slowly,
Cathern,
with my hands out.
as you approach, you're sort of looking around at this village. Some of the things that you see along your walk path, just beyond the villagers, are these pikes with skulls on the tops.
Oh, lovely.
As you approach the base of the throne.
Yes. Well met, Chief. Could you possibly explain to us what happened to the person whose body you're now inhabiting?
They are of no consequence. It is I that own this body now. This shall be me, and soon you will not know any difference. I shall look like me. I shall speak like me. I shall kill like me. As literally you see that Dr. Vin's like facial structure is shifting. So, all right, A and Gath, what are y'all doing real quick before Katarina digs herself into a hole?
Yeah.
Well, you said A or Gath, right? Or you just say Gath? I want to make sure I heard you right.
I said A and Gath. What are y'all?
Okay, so make sure I'm about to interrupt if it was someone else. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is going like, well, that explains your bedside manner.
He doesn't react.
I just want to get that line out. That's really all
He
I
just
is going to do at the
he
moment.
throws like a spear at you and just like impales. No, I'm just kidding. No, he
I'll
doesn't
say
react.
no.
No, I was just kidding. No, he doesn't react. He doesn't even look at you. He's like looking at Katarina at this point. So
Fair.
Gath, what about you, Gath?
Gath will approach Katarina and very gently nudge her to back up a little bit. This is a hostile situation. You don't want to get too close.
Well, I'm thinking. I don't think distance is going to make a difference if he decides to attack. But showing weakness to a war chief might be worse than. So I'm going to stand my ground.
I want to throw a shout out to Sparkles Mandy out there. Thanks for the cheers.
Stepping back wouldn't be showing weakness, it would be showing respect.
So, Gath, have you moved up where she's at?
Within arm's reach of her.
Okay. So you're slightly behind.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So he will sit there and he will listen to you. So what else do you have to say to him? Anything else you have to say to him?
We mean no harm to your village, but we are rather attached to our doctor.
So am I.
Can we find you a substitute?
I think I bore of your conversation. Take them away. And they will literally, pointy sticks will lead you to a large building towards the center of the town. It seems to be one of the only truly stone structures, like solid. Everything else is sort of a mix, but this is the one structure in this village that is solid stone. And they're also one of the things, and this is something you all notice as you walk up to it, is that there are no seams. Like there are no seams like where bricks are laid on top of each other. They're completely smoothed. Almost as if the building itself was carved out of the very stone as a single thing. And as they lead you in, they open the big heavy doors and they lead you in into this sort of smaller room. It's not really, there's not much there, but there at the back of that room is what looks like a set of stairs that go down. And they lead you down these sort of spiraled stairs till you get underneath the village, and it opens into this sort of long hallway. And in this long hallway are what look like cells.
Oh, God.
And they will put each of you in your own cell. And they close the doors and they lock them. There is no there's no light, like natural light. There are no windows. It's all candles or something, or some sort of magic lighting something. But it looks mostly like it's candlelight. So there are 6 cells, basically. On one side, they have put A in one, Katarina in the middle, and Gath is in the far one on the left-hand side. And then they leave. They close the door behind them. You hear as they lock multiple locks. So what do you do?
Well, that went well. Ideas?
So cool. Can you roll? You guys roll intelligence for me.
Yeah. 6.
Right, that's not bad.
I keep forgetting that the audience can't see what we roll.
Right.
Yeah.
Hold on, I had to pull my
test
character
roll
back up.
was good, but my actual roll was bad. I got an 8.
8,
6.
6, and a 6. Okay. So all of you are able to, as you're sitting in your cells, you can hear what sounds like breathing across the way from you. Not like heavy
Sounds
breathing,
like
just
we're
sort of
not
like
alone.
casual, like casual breathing.
Hello?
And that's when we hear a voice come from the other side.
I am unarmed. I'm going to step out. And you see a medium build human male step out, late 30s, who is dressed a bit as in a way that some of you, any of you familiar with this, would recognize as typical garb for a historiographer. And comes out. You do see that hands are up, right? Open. Not entirely actually unarmed as a person, because they do have a whip and a dagger visible on their person, but they do not have either of them in their hands right now.
Okay.
It's a very light armor that they have going on, standard issue stuff. You see they've got a pack, and sticking out of the pack, you see there's some clothes thrown in there, a survival kit. They've got something wrapped in some cloth, a book sticking out. There's a wrench kind of like tied onto it, and you can see a little bit of what, if any of you could recognize this, your characters would, a little bit of what you would recognize as a calligraphy set. So it's very much like a messy mixed bag. Hey. And this person is just looking at all of you, waiting for you to identify yourselves.
Well,
Katerina?
you have us at a disadvantage, meaning that you're out there and we're in here, but I am Katerina. This is A, and this is Gath.
Okay.
We are traveling to a temple beyond this village. Or were.
What brings you to the temple?
Well, we ran into some skeletons that animated on the way here and destroyed it, but it seems to have possessed our good doctor,
Okay.
who apparently thinks he is the reincarnated war chief of this village.
Okay. So
And you are?
my name is Jose. Sorry, Jose Gonzalez. It's very good to meet all of you. I am also going to the temple that I think you're talking about. I believe there's only one temple that would properly fit that description around here. I don't know how helpful I can be with your possessed friend, it sounds like. But if I am able to find some way to get you out of there, and then maybe we could figure out something about your friend, what do you think about teaming up to get into the temple?
Works for me.
Yeah, cards on the table. I came here for a solo mission. I tend to work on my own, but I had a kind of a hard landing. It didn't go the way that I hoped it would, and I'm at a little bit of a disadvantage over what I would normally be able to do with that. So that's why I'm interested. Plus, I'm just a good guy, right? Like I'm here to help. So I'm gonna with
That's
that.
what we all say.
Yeah, I'm gonna start looking around. What do I see that would help me understand how I might be able to help get them out of here?
Okay. You can roll intelligence first.
Okay, let's see. I sort of have a character sheet in Demi Plan. I have it all in the PDF. So let me see if I can get this
Okay.
to roll me. Not in Demi Plan. I'm sorry, in Alchemy. Let me see if I can get this to roll me in Alchemy. If it wants.
Well, I'm still getting your stuff set up. I was going to say, if you actually send me your PDF, I can get this in here real quick, and then I'll talk you through how to edit after game.
Thank you. I will do that. Does anybody mind if I just roll with the copious amount of dice I have next to me? All right.
Yeah.
So my intelligence.
We have a tendency to do that anyway.
Beautiful. My intelligence is 5. So if I understand correctly, it's the 2d6 plus 2. Is that what I'm doing, or 2d6 plus 4?
Yes.
Well, I rolled 2 5s on my intelligence check, and again I have intelligence 5.
Okay. 2 5s plus 2. Is that what you said?
Plus 2. Yes. So 12.
Okay. So 12. All right. So as you're sort of looking around this space, you see sort of down the hallway. There's like a table and chairs. Looks like almost like an interview space, like an interrogation space. As you go down there to kind of look around, you will find basic implements like, writing materials, writing instruments. Probably enough to maybe pick a lock.
Okay. Then I'll grab those up. Pretty comfortable with improvisation with what I find. So I'm going to grab up the implements that seem like they are most readily useful for lock picking. Come back over, check out the lock. Is there anything I notice about the lock that's worth?
They're pretty standard locks. I mean, you're pretty. I'm going to say you're pretty confident in being able to pick it. You'll if you want to roll mechanical.
All right, I have a 3 in mechanical. And that was it blows up, right? I rolled a 6.
Oh yeah.
All right. Hey, I rolled another 6. Okay, that's a 2. So that is it's good I rolled 2 6s because I rolled a 1 on the other one and then a 2. So then that is 15. Okay. Plus whatever I get from the 3 on mechanical. Do I get a +1 for that?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't hit 5. Yeah, so 14. Sorry, 14. 16. 16 is what I meant.
Okay.
That was 15.
Yeah, you're able to this is like elementary. This is like elementary to you. You're just like, you could do this with your eyes closed. This lock is so old and so nobody uses these locks anymore. And yeah.
So I just do a little bit of patter while I'm doing it to help try to make you all feel comfortable. Oh yeah, the 5 is +4. I thought that's perfect. We'll do that for next time. Either way, it was a pretty high roll.
Yeah.
So just gonna do a little bit of patter while I'm doing that kind of bedside manner kind of thing, trying to keep everybody comfortable. Just like, hey, so have you been stuck in here for long? Have you gotten to eat or drink anything? How are they treating you?
They literally just put us here.
This is really good timing. I feel like that is really lucky for all of us. Where did
you come from?
Oh, here and there. I travel a lot. I am a historiographer. So I came here on a commission to track.
Where did you come from right before you stepped out of the shadows?
Oh, sorry. No, I've been just kind of able to wander around as I see fit. I chatted with some folks here and they were very nice to me. They seem to like me reasonably well, so they kind of just let me walk around, and I've been doing that. I don't I was just kind of curious. I'm not positive what brought me in here. I think I heard your voices. I was like, okay, maybe this is something worth checking out. My gut brought me here. It's my best answer. Doors open, by the way, now. Fully unlocked.
Awesome. Thank you.
Out of character question, Will, does this cell look less secure than the one that the Black Tide Syndicate kept me in?
Oh no, this is way this. I mean, this is basically sticks to stones. I mean, truly, it is super primitive.
Okay, then I'm gonna proceed to freeze the locks with ice magic.
Okay.
So, gets you. We know how lucky I've gotten with that in the past, so. Hey, Surge, that is a 16 to freeze the locks.
Oh yeah, easy.
And then I'm just going to kick the door.
Okay, yeah, it'll pop open. Lock will shatter and it'll just swing open. Okay.
So I think my reaction to seeing that is, oh, good. That's going to be useful. There's no further commentary.
I love it.
I have
I
many
just
more
love it.
cells than that.
Okay. What about A? You're still in. I think you're still in your cell.
Huh? Yeah, sorry. Just, I'm trying to multitask here.
You're good. You're right. You're fine. So, actually, while you're doing that, real quick, let me explain to our audience real quick that Danny had mentioned historiography. It's a brand new house or department within the Fossen government that I created specifically for him and his character. And it is basically a school of archaeology. Mm-hmm. And you guys would know this, so that's why I'm telling you guys this. Your characters would know what historiography is. They are an organization within the Fossen government that works outside, quote unquote, outside of the Fossen government. Mm-hmm. They still answer to like the Mikada, but when they're given something to do, they basically can go do it by any means necessary, as long as because it's all about protecting history and finding artifacts, and depending on whatever like Jose's been sent to do, he has full autonomy.
So quasi CIA.
Yeah, kind of. It's sort of like Black Ops, but but like he doesn't have to answer to anyone. So that's one of the big. You guys would know that since you guys are military. The military, y'all the minute he said historiography, you would have been like, okay.
He's one of ours, in a matter of speaking.
Right. Yes, in a manner of speaking.
Sub Raiders.
Woo, Raiders!
Hey.
Early on, man. That's
Welcome.
Awesome. I love it when that happens. So,
yeah.
Okay, so A, real quick. So you're in your cell. So what are you wanting? What are you wanting to do to get out of here?
I want to see if I'm able to because they didn't disarm us or anything, right? Like we still had all the stuff that were on us.
Literally have everything. They didn't
Cool.
disarm you at all.
Because I know I definitely had a knife hidden on me, so I want to try and use the hidden blade since I can turn it to hold like a knife and try and pick the lock.
Cool. Roll a mechanical.
All right, let me pull my sheet back up because I'm still fucking with the other one.
Thank you. No worries. I could play off of my stuff here for the night.
Oh, here, guys. We'll at least go ahead and get everything saved if we don't necessarily get to it tonight to make it easier for next time. That's level 7 to roll. And I did go ahead and check. I had to fix your actions for that character sheet anyway because as soon as I added it, it was like, nope. Oh, I don't have that action on my character. Hold up. Browse actions. Level 7 roll. Yeah, I don't know why it's all the level 5 and up rolls have that weird thing changed on them. That's going to be a 12.
Yeah, you're able to. Yeah, this lock is super easy. Super easy.
So, Jose, since we came in with who we thought was our doctor, and then he announced that he was actually the reincarnated ward chief of this village, who didn't really want to talk to us and had us put down here. But since you have the ability to walk around unimpeded, how would you feel about going up and seeing what the situation is up there?
I can go have a chat with the folks up there. If you all want to try to sneak around while I distract, it would help me to get a little bit of a sense of what you're planning to do, and then I can help with whatever kind of distraction. I'm not very punching oriented, right? I'm more about finding ways to get everybody to get along. You know, that's kind of where my strengths are.
Well,
so
I think if we can just find out what the situation is, what the atmosphere is like up there, then we can formulate a plan.
Copy.
And
So just the lay of the land. What's the prevailing feeling out there?
That makes sense. I can do that and report back if that's helpful.
Yeah.
Do you all have any kind of like communication technology that you'd want me to try to use from over there? Or you want me to just come back over here?
Yeah, we don't have anything like that. We're just simple travelers.
Okay. I mean, looking
Caterina,
over.
he is one of us.
So, okay, real quick before y'all move on. So, Katerina, are you trying to deceive him?
Well, I'm just not laying all our cards on the table yet, not just announcing we're from Fossa.
I love that. So, why don't you roll guile for me? And I'm going to have Jose roll intelligence.
Beautiful. All right. Okay.
Guile.
Plus 4, 12. Okay.
7. Hang on. 8.
12. Sorry.
Okay.
I have a plus 4 on intelligence. So I rolled an 8, but then it's plus 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know, Jose, that
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
You know we're more than simple travelers, but
think
you don't know who we are.
I think
True.
Jose's just staring at Katerina and says, okay, simple travelers who can freeze a lock off, but wanted me to pick it. Cool. And is going to just zip around to where you all want Jose to check. And Jose's gonna take a look around. Jose's gonna, just see the sights. It's sort of with the same demeanor that Jose had when they wandered into the space they just wandered into, right? Like Jose's not behaving any differently, just walking around like he belongs there. It's just a regular day. Just seeing also very specifically if anybody who he recognizes or who would recognize him is visible. And beyond that, just assessing the space for the kind of information that might be helpful.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, you will, as you walk out into the village, you'll see people that you have spoken with. I mean, it's not like a heavily populated village. So, you honestly and truly, you've probably had interaction with just about everybody. The one thing that you do notice is that a lot of the villagers are sort of centered around that throne area where the war chief is sitting.
Okay. And that's the only like tactically relevant information.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem like there's, I mean, you literally, from your observation, you guys could probably literally just walk out of here and nobody would even know it because they are so focused on the war chief and what's happening there that you guys could literally just like slip out the back.
All right. So looking at that, just going to very casually wander back over to the group and say, we can just leave if you don't care about your friend who you said is not really your friend and was actually faking. Can I get a little clarity on that? I'm wondering, is your friend possessed? Because that's what I thought at first. Or did your friend reveal themselves to not be who they were pretending to be, and now this is who they actually are? Or are you not sure?
Not 100% sure, but 75% sure he's possessed.
Okay, so I'm guessing we don't want to leave without your friend, and we do want to get them.
Exactly.
Yeah, he wasn't acting like that before we encountered the skeleton.
Okay. Okay, so we think the skeleton went into head. That's what I picked up the first time. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's real hard to get to your friend because your friend is surrounded by pretty much everybody in the village, as far as I can tell. I can get up there and chat with them. Okay, why did they lock you up? Your friend didn't like the entity possessing your friend didn't like what you were saying or something.
Well,
They
I
were
asked
bored
him
of the conversation.
Katerina, what
asked
were you going to
him-
say?
I asked him what happened to our friend, and he said he didn't matter anymore and that he soon wouldn't exist anymore. And I said, well, we're kind of attached to our friend, and he didn't want to hear that.
Okay, that's fair. I like your style. It's also probably not tactically sound, but I think it's good that you were honest. Honesty is really valuable, don't you think, Katerina?
Um,
Yeah.
you have your mission, and I have mine, and my mission prevents me from, while not lying,
Uh,
being 100% forthcoming, and I would hope you could understand that.
Yeah, we just met. I no judgment here. It's smart that you're not being fully honest with me. That's cool. Let's just be honest maybe about the life-saving stuff, right? Like let's just throw
Yeah.
that on the table. I'm not nosy. You know what I mean? Like I'm not going to be very picky about trying to get into your business. I will say it will probably be helpful for us at some point to figure out if our missions going to the same place are aligned or in conflict.
Absolutely. But
But
first, we have to get our doctor back.
yeah,
before
let's
we
get
decide.
one thing at a time. I agree. Okay, so I, like I said, can go up there and just play the part of somebody who doesn't know what's going on and is really into what they're doing. Just very consistent with what I was doing already. Like I said, they really like me, so that should be all right. Do you all have a plan for your part in this? Again, I'm not a punchy person. Might be a useful thing to try to get your friend who's possessed isolated somehow, somewhere. So maybe I could try to ask them to go somewhere with me, but I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know your friend, right? So, or the entity possessing them. So I don't know what they might want or need that could get them to come with me.
And we certainly have the capability of creating distractions to pull villagers away from him. The problem is getting that thing out of his body.
Do you have any experience with that?
No.
Cool. I also don't have any experience with that. I do have a little bit of what your friend, the ice, the ice person, is. I'm sorry, we haven't really done like full introductions, right? What is your name?
Mine,
Yes,
Commander Geth Alfredi.
Damn it.
Commander Gath Alfredi, a perfectly common traveler. Nothing notable there. Good to meet
I'm
you,
gonna look at him and
Commander.
say, Gath, when we get out of this, you and I are gonna have a chat.
I'm not going to lie to a member of the Fossen government.
Uh, I appreciate that. That's fair.
Especially
As you,
somebody who's probably got higher security clearance than we do.
that thank you. I appreciate the vote of confidence. I can neither confirm nor deny. I will say that since you clearly are aware of what a historiographer does, you know that I am sent here by the government for our purposes that are not always, but sometimes can be the military's purposes. So I'm still rooting for us to be on the same side of this. Either way, I'm happy to help your friend, and I'm also happy to find a compromise if it turns out that there's a little bit of conflict between what I got to do and what you got to do. I could do a couple things like what the commander over here can do, not with ice, right? Just kind of with my noggin again. So I can maybe get a little bit of info doing that. But I can't really like compel anybody to do anything. I have to be convincing. Um, so if you want, I can go in and I can have a chat with your possessed friend. I think this might be the first time I try to siphon a memory off of somebody who's possessing somebody else. That sounds like it could get messy. But you learn something new every day. Seems like it'd be fun. Do you want me to give that a shot?
I was like, real quick, Will, you said I was still working on the lock, right? With that, when I got earlier?
No, you got it open. You got it open like
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Just double checking. Yeah, so with my gate home, I'm like, yeah, let's not scramble brains as much as I'd probably find it funny.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, so I don't mind giving you a little bit of information on what I can do. The thing I'm talking about allows me to see a memory directly, so it's probably not gonna. I can't guarantee this. I don't know how the possession works, but probably not going to scramble your friend's brain. It's more a matter of maybe I get lost in there because there's like two people in the same space.
Yeah.
So I am probably at some risk. Your friend, maybe I can't make any guarantees. I'm not an expert in possession, but maybe less risk than me, or I'm wrong. I don't know, but that's my thought.
I don't remember learning about that in the academy.
Well, we could always do the street method of just bonk them on the head and drag them away.
You're all welcome to do that. Like I said, I can help try to convince him to go somewhere for the bonking to occur, but I'm not a bonker. It's just not my skill set, you know.
Well, bonking was more metaphorical, and I was going to hold up one of my trank darts.
Even better. I love that. That's very non-violent of you, fellow traveler. That's great. Do you still want me to try to isolate them so that they don't just go down in the middle of all their people? I suppose the other thing that we could do is if you could get the trank dart into them without them noticing, without anybody noticing. I could make a whole show over, oh no, something's happening to the chief. We need to take them somewhere safe immediately. I know what to do, and then get them isolated that way.
That's up to the boss lady, as I point to Katarina.
So you're in charge, not the commander, which does make sense because you were the first one to speak. That's interesting.
Yeah,
Thank
he
you.
he just doesn't always remember that, but yeah.
That's okay. We've all got our strengths.
I think that's a good plan.
Okay.
All right.
And
Yep.
I mean, I'm assuming a distraction pulling villagers away would help. Yes.
Pulling villagers away, getting them isolated, giving me the high ground. I mean, there's all sorts of ways to make this work.
So, I can't believe I'm giving you permission to blow something up, but blow
So when,
something up.
so when you say that, A is going to get the biggest shit-eating grin.
That's fantastic.
Okay, not too big.
Like, y'all know the face that Rico makes in Madagascar when Skipper says, "Kaboom, Rico." That's the face that he's making, essentially.
Okay. A, not too big.
Oh, darn. I can have fun while
We
being
don't
in
want to
moderation.
kill all the villagers. We want
Big in moderation.
we want to pull all of them away.
I can make something go boom and still do it in moderation. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm
Cool.
not at her.
Okay.
Moderate boomage. That sounds impressive. A, was it? You must be pretty skilled at demolitions.
Yes, no, maybe so. I'm not really going to talk about that.
He's skilled at blowing shit up.
That's what I'm getting at. You should embrace your gifts. It's really great to be good at stuff, and I think
Honestly,
that you should I mean it as a compliment, and I hope that you can take it as a compliment.
out of character, I will say, of the two engineers we originally had, Soot was better at the blowing up part.
Well, that's fair. But now it's all you, man.
Technically, we had 3.
Well, that's true as well.
Well, I'm saying for those who are like not NPC made, I'm talking like for PCs. But yes, you're correct. We did have Adder there too.
Yes. All right. So you're going to blow something
No,
up.
I was referring to technically me.
All right.
Well, that's true.
Gath, I would like you to skirt around behind the villagers and get as close to the throne as you can without being seen, so you can step up and help as needed. Can you give the dart to me or Jose?
Yeah, I'm gonna be close, but again,
Yes.
I'm not really good with the physical stuff as much, so I can do it. We'll see how it goes, or I can distract. And if you have a way of doing it at range or sneaking up or something, and you're better at that than I am, I don't have any ego about all this stuff. Like I'm just here to have a good time. So whatever works for you, Katerina.
How many darts do you have,
How many do I have, Will?
Surely you wouldn't have just one.
No, it would probably
One.
be. It would probably, if you're talking about on your arm, right?
Yeah, for my hidden blade / crossbow.
I'm assuming that you could have one in the chamber.
Yeah, it'd be one loaded, definitely.
And probably 4, like 2 on either side.
Okay. So
5 total.
like, well, I'm going to keep the one loaded in there just for my own sake. But I got 4 spare. Just biggest thing, if you want to where one of y'all are going to be doing the pricking, just be really, really careful because, just all I'm going to say is you might want to wear a glove if you handle these.
Gonna look over at Katerina with that.
Can I make a suggestion?
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
How about I do the distraction and Aid handle the darting because he's the expert with those darts.
He wants to blow shit up.
Can you rig a bomb and give it to Gath and so he can place it?
Yeah. So I was saying as an out of care, not in care. So I was finishing up a message there.
Yeah.
Let me actually pull my character sheet back up so I can actually do shit now. Okay. I mean, it depends on what we got.
Well, I mean, you can look around and see what you got. I'm pretty sure that you could probably find enough chemical-based things to create an explosive device.
And with the use of fire magic, I can make the explosion look bigger than it actually is.
Yeah. Yep. So I mean, you could make. I think
Magic.
that you could probably.
I was like,
I'm
hey,
gonna.
oh,
It's okay. I'm gonna say that A would be able to find enough materials in this building that you're in
mhm.
to create a pretty big boom.
Okay. Yeah, so seeing around, I was like, I don't need magic. That's a lazy way out. And I'll just go and start gathering the materials.
Okay, cool. So you're off gathering materials.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. All right, so Jose,
Yeah.
what are you doing? You...
Well, I'm just waiting for everybody to get into position, and as soon as everybody seems ready, I'm gonna wander through the crowd and just sort of glad hand everybody and say, "Hey, it's good to see you. I know that you said you wanted me to stop by for a meal. Don't think that I forgot about that. Yeah, no, you look great. I might want to get a tattoo while I'm here. Do you have any recommendations on what I should do? I want it to be respectful though." And just work the crowd as I make my way centrally toward the chief to then just give a big wave and say, "Hey, it's so good to see you. I don't want to interrupt, but really loud."
Okay. So is this what you're doing or what you're going to do?
No, that is my full intent of what I'm going to do, and it can
Okay.
be what I've if everybody else is in place, but if other people
Okay.
need to do first, that action would defer until everybody's in place, so I don't accidentally draw attention to them.
Fair enough. All right. So A has gone and gotten all the ingredients that he needs, and has found containers that he can use. He found some clay pots that he could use as a vessel, or to put the bomb together.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a bomb, and I'm going to have you do a mechanical check on that.
All right, sounds good. That's going to be a 10.
Okay, so 10 is good. So you're putting it together, and you get it all the ingredients. You get them to where they're just where they need to be, and now I need you to roll a survival check.
Oh, Lordy, I know where this is going. A 6.
Okay, Whew. It's like- so 6 is good. So you're able to get the two ingredients that need to mix in order to be explosive, stable, and ready to go. So now the bomb just has to be placed somewhere and detonated.
Yeah. And the way I was going to have this bomb done I want it to be more boom than actual physical explosion, so more sound than damage.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, like a firecracker, but loud.
I mean, if we want to go that route, do you remember Malcolm in the Middle when they had that firework that essentially blinded them for a few seconds?
Yes.
We can go that kind of boom, not the blinding
Okay.
part, but the boom.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we can get that. Perfect. So you've created this thing, and it's ready to be put in
Okay.
place.
Jose, do you have a visual signal that you can give Gath to know when to set this off?
Yeah, for sure. I can just sort of like scratch the top of my head. Is that big enough? Or do you need something a little bit more visible than that?
That should be fine.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay,
right.
so you skirt around one side of the to get one side of the throne. I'll try to get to the other as close as we can without being seen before they're a distraction. So we can leap in and help should we need to.
All right. And I'll try and get more of a high ground so I can get a shot off with the dart.
Yeah. So you need to wait for the villagers to scatter before you shoot the dart.
Okay. So you're going to go high.
Yes.
Okay. And Katerina, are you going to go low or are you going to go high as well?
I'll go low.
Okay. And then Gath, you're going to go towards the back of the village, which is where
Yes.
you want to where you want the explosion to be. Okay, cool. So everyone heads off and goes to their places.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, Jose. So everyone's in their places. So you're heading yourself out into the.
Yeah, I'm walking around this space, like I said, doing exactly what I just described, just sort of schmoozing the group a little bit. They seem to like it before, so yeah, just hanging out, talking to everybody, make my way. I don't know if you need me to roll for anything in the middle of all
Yeah, oh,
this.
yeah, you're gonna roll charisma for me.
Perfect. Do you want me to do that before I get to the center, like just to see how?
Well, you're schmoozing people, and you're gonna roll one charisma to get you to the center because you're gonna be schmoozing with people as you're working your way that way.
That works.
So I'll just have you roll the one charisma.
Okay. Let me see. One,
until you get there.
And then how do I add? I'm sorry to ask, but how do I add the modifier to this?
Well, if the rolls are already set up for it, so whenever you click it, that is your roll.
Copy. Okay, so I'm gonna go into Jose here, and I just click on where it says charisma because I'm not. It's not.
Well, you're gonna click whatever level it is. So like your charisma was what, a 7?
7, correct.
Then you're gonna click level 7 roll.
Oh, I see on the side. There we go. All right. Did that go? I didn't see that go.
Oh god damn! I thought I fixed that part. Hold on.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
It's all good.
So, do you want me to do this one manual in the meantime?
Yeah, you can roll this one manually while he's working on that.
All right.
I took the thing out. Why didn't
What?
that work?
Sorry. What? Can you remind me what the modifier is for level 7? Is it 6?
It's 2d6 plus 4.
2d6 plus 4. Copy. Okay.
It's
So got a 6 over here. Gonna
Woo-woo.
blow that up. Got a 4. So that's 12 plus 4, 16.
All right. So yeah, you're making your way. They are very absolutely oh, how are you? And as you're walking through, you'll hear them call you something. They call you Kathja. They go Kathja, come. Kathja in their native language means he who talks softly.
I love that. Kostya, I thank you so much. That means a lot to me. It's so good to see you. I really am very hungry. So hopefully we'll be able to sit down for that meal soon. Do you know what's happening up here?
Oh yes, our war chief has returned.
That's fantastic news. That's great. Has it been a long time?
Oh, it's been years since he went into the mountains and never returned. We have been waiting for his return, and now he has returned.
That's great. So what happens now? What do you now that your war chief's back? What's going to happen next?
Once he fully takes form from this new shell that he is in, then we shall wage war on the neighboring villages.
Okay, that sounds. How do you feel about that?
It is an honor to follow the war chief into battle.
What if the war chief wanted you to follow them into not battle though?
I don't understand what you mean. Not battle.
Let's say the war chief decided to set up a trade infrastructure with the villages around you. Would you still follow them?
We only know war. We take what we need from others. We conquer and assimilate.
That doesn't cause you a lot of stress though. You're just finding yourself.
No, it's
always having
honor.
Is it more stressful?
Aren't you worried that other people are going to come try to take from you too? I know that you're strong. I don't mean it like that. I just mean, cycles of violence work that way, right? The only way to stop that is by creating networks of mutual assistance and support so that you're all dependent on each other and it's in everybody's best interest to do that. I don't really know what I'm talking about. It's food for thought, and your war chief's been gone for a long time, so maybe they discovered some new things on the mountain. Is kind of why I'm asking. I'm mostly curious. I want to learn more about your beautiful culture.
And he'll look at you, and he'll just like with this quizzical look on his face, and then suddenly he just goes, "Ah, Kathja having chorus on," and he like slaps you on the back. It's pretty hard.
Yeah. I'm here to entertain. We could talk more over, a meal, right? If you'd like, but I don't want to interrupt what's going on here.
Yes, come, let us feast. And he pulls you to the center, closer to the war chief, where they have set up this banquet table, basically of just food, and everyone is sort of eating from it. And some are taking food to the war chief, and he is consuming. Who looks even for the anyway? You don't really know, but to the people watching, he looks even more different.
Okay.
But he's like, "Here, my friend," and he's like just shoving things into your hands.
I love that. How does the food look?
Oh, the food looks amazing.
Gonna dig right in. Gonna start eating while I'm having this conversation.
Roast fowl, and there's some sort of beefy looking. It looks incredible. It smells incredible too.
Is it fair to say that the people of this village are people who like to enjoy the food? Like they dig right in, they grab everything up. Would I understand it to be a sign of respect?
Yes. For me, you see everyone just sort of grabbing and eating with their hands. Beautiful. There are no plates, there's no silverware, there's nothing like that.
Am I picking up people like chewing with their mouths, like talking with their in their mouth?
Oh, absolutely. Right. They're just spitting it everywhere.
I'm gonna pick up the biggest piece of whatever kind of meat, like a shank or something that I can in one hand, and then I'm gonna pick up something to drink in the other hand. Yep. And I'm going to tear into it while I'm talking to my friend. And I'm going to say, "Do you think it'd be okay if I go say hi to the war chief?"
Kathja, you honor us by honoring the war chief. He will want to meet you.
That is, you're too kind to me. I'm really grateful for that. Seriously, you should think about the joke I made. Maybe sit with it for a little while. I think there's some cool stuff there for you. I'm going to go say hi to the war chief.
And he slaps you on the back again, and then goes right back into eating.
Spit out my food slightly from
kind of pushes you forward.
The Heimlich that I was given. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
And and I just go over toward the war chief to pay my respects.
All right. So you get to the war chief. You're at the base of this sort of throne, and people are kind of passing food up, and beverage drinks and all of that. So there's just sort of honoring him.
So I'm going to go up and say, "Hail, War Chief. It is an honor to meet you. Thank you for allowing me to be a guest at this, your feast of your homecoming, which I understand to be a day of celebration years in the making. Congratulations, and I hope that it's everything you want it to be. They call me Kathja here. I'm very honored to have the name. I just wanted to introduce myself and see if there's anything I could do for you on this auspicious day of your return."
And he'll look down at you, and he'll be like, "Who is this puny thing?" And you'll have to see people like whispering into his ear.
Copy.
And
as that's happening, I'm just going to repeat. Sorry, Kathja, like louder. Kathja.
Kathja.
Yeah.
And he kind of looks at you, and he says, Welcome to my village. You seem to be favored among my people."
Your people are very welcoming and honorable. You have clearly led them well. Even in your absence, they have continued to be high quality people that I am grateful to have gotten to know.
I want you to roll an intelligence for me real quick.
Cool beans. Let me see if I could do that on the sheet. If not, I can do it over here.
That's right.
That is going to be a level 5 roll. That also did not go through, but I will do it manually. It's cool.
Apparently, if there's even just that one little space at the end.
Don't worry about it. All right, so that is, and we said the intelligence 5 is a +4, so that is just a 13.
Okay, so as you're sort of giving accolades to the war chief and sort of speaking, and he's speaking to you, blah blah blah. As you look around and you see people are just having they're like, ah. You do notice some people are not so much. Some people look a little like they didn't want the war chief.
Do I notice anything specific about those people who do not want the war chief? Do they look high status? Do they look like, veteran warriors? Are they older? Are they younger? Anything that I can pick up?
It's sort of a mix. There's like a sort of group of them that are just sort of on the outer fringes of what's happening. And there's a mixture of like older, like what might look like elders, maybe.
Okay.
And maybe some young warriors.
Interesting.
But it's a good size group. It's not small. It's like good size. They're just sort of on the fringe, and they are eating and partaking, but you notice that there's something about them that they are not cool with what's happening right now.
Do they have any kind of visual marker that would demark them as a particular order or subdivision?
The ones that look like elders have face tattoos.
Okay.
The younger warriors have paint on their faces. Not tattoos, but paint.
Okay, and it's similar, or like what I could understand at a glance and having been here for a little while, to potentially be related markings. The idea being that once one earns enough, they get the tattoo of the...
Correct. Right. You noted that the color, it's like handprints. Think of like the Native American handprints across the faces. Sure. And the colors mean the higher color that you get to, then eventually you'd get the facial tattoos. So you'll see a mixture of sort of like younger warriors who are just getting started, and then some that are like probably on the verge of getting the tattoos. So it's a good mix of sort of status levels and sort of caste system of the village. It's a good mix of folks, but they are not happy. You can tell they are not happy with what's happening right now.
Okay, and they're off toward the back. So I'm going to clock that. I'm going to actually look to make eye contact with any of them. Do I catch any of their eyes?
Oh, shit. Yeah, you do. Several of them, actually. And they look at you like, are you one of us type of looks?
So I am going to do my best here. Actually, can I do this directly? Let me see. Hold on. Sorry. I need to open this back up. I am going to try to convey to them that I am friendly to their cause. Okay. Let me see if there is a fun way to do that.
Cool.
I can't send something mentally to them. I can just take from them. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to use my charisma. I'm going to try to communicate as clearly as I can in my face. And I don't know also if it's worth mentioning that I would be attending to this in a culturally appropriate way. But having been around them for a while, Jose would have picked up on some information about how they communicate non-verbally.
For sure.
What sort of things are used to communicate like agreement or disagreement and that sort of thing. It's going to try to do the subtlest one that he can do clearly on his face, facing away from the from the war chief.
Okay. You can also roll. I'll have you roll charisma first.
Okay.
Then I'm going to have you roll a cultural check.
Okay, perfect. So charisma is at 7, culture is at 6. So charisma first. That's 10.
Okay.
Uh,
that's
is, is that that's it? Yeah, it was. I mean, it wasn't a great roll, but and then
good.
culture is that's weird. The level 6 roll only rolled 1d6, not 2 of them for some reason.
I didn't even touch that part of it. Hold on.
It's okay, no worries. It's a 9. It's a 9 if you want. I'll roll the one more d6 manually.
That's fine. Yeah, go for it.
That was a 4, so that's a 13.
Level 6 is supposed to be 1d6.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, yeah, that's right. Because you were looking at the updated book, Danny, when you made your character. We're still going off the OG book, like the first printing.
Copy.
Yeah, so level 6 roll is good.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So then 9.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you're
good
able
roll.
to convey to them through their own cultural means that you're sympathetic to their cause.
Perfect. Good. So I give them that signal, and then I turn my attention back, trusting that there might be an opportunity for a secondary form of distraction now to the war chief. And I'm looking around the war chief here to see if I can assess is there any immediate opportunity around me to potentially exit the space with the war chief. If not, as everybody else goes running, I just want to stay as close to the war chief as possible in the commotion that comes up, so I can give the signal, and then when the war chief hopefully goes down, help with the grabby grab.
Okay. So you don't see any means at the moment. There's just too many people around you.
Okay.
However, in your sort of looking around, and you see the folks who are obviously not having any of this. You will notice that they give you sort of a signal back.
Okay.
A nonverbal signal back.
Interesting.
And it is much more dire than you may have thought it was going to be, as they are basically telling you to look around you.
Mm-hmm.
And as you do, and I'm just going to give this one to you as a free action, as you look around, you'll notice that the grouping of the sort of, dare I say, rebels, for lack of a better word, have sort of surrounded the big group.
Ah.
And they have weapons.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look over at the war chief, and I'm gonna take a big bite. I'm gonna say, "Well, this has been great. I'm pleasure to meet you. I hope we get to chat more. I don't want to take up more of your time." And as I start to back up, I move the whatever it is, shank or whatever, into the other hand, and I just give a big one of these.
Okay.
And then I move a little bit further away from the war chief, so that whatever happens next, I'm not like right in the line of fire.
Okay.
I'm going to assume I need to make a mechanical check.
Yes, sir. Make a mechanical check.
Let's see. If I remember correctly, mine's not as good as Kel's, but it's still up there.
Okay.
It's my highest skill.
So while Gath is rolling real quick, A and Katerina, you see the signal go, and you're just waiting for the explosion. All right. What'd you get?
A 9.
Okay. Yeah. So 9, you're able to get the thing ready to go, and you split as you get away as far from it as possible. The chemicals fall into each other. They mix.
The light to give me like 30 seconds at least to get away before it goes off.
Yeah, you'll have plenty of time to get away. Yeah, so you're able to get away. So the chemicals hit, they fall into each other, they mix, the kettle begins to rattle, And then everyone hears this extremely loud, echoey boom from the back of the village, and you see a big, huge puff of smoke. Everyone starts to freak out. The crowd is running everywhere.
Mhm.
People are going to the war chief, and I
No.
need Katerina, A, and Jose to roll intelligence for me real quick.
Cool beans. Let's see.
That's a 4.
Okay, you're not able to see through the. You're like, what the hell? Where's he at? Where's he going? It's like you can see him, and then people are kind of like running in front, and it's like, crap.
That's a 7 for Jose.
Okay.
I rolled a 6.
And a 6. Okay, so
Veronica saying I have the high ground.
yeah. So Jose, being the closest, as the people scatter, you see that group that you've been communicating with start to move inward.
Okay.
Katerina, you see Jose kind of looking around. It's like, and you do notice that these people are coming in. You have no idea what it's about, but you see them kind of. You're assuming that they're going in to protect the chief. Jose, however, knows that we're about to have a Julius Caesar type assassination happen right here in the middle of this village.
So, is anybody defending the chief right now, or is this group just moving in on the chief and everybody else is?
It
like
looks like everyone's sort of letting these guys come in as if they're protected. It looks like they're going to protect him.
Okay.
Because they've got their weapons like in a stance where it looks like they're going in more defensively.
Copy. And how far away are you, Katerina?
She is approximately 30 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna try to catch your eye, Katerina. I assume you're looking in the direction of me, and
Okay.
I'm going to just point like in front of myself like this over at the war chief, and I'm gonna point at them and I'm gonna go.
Ah, shit. All right, spell time.
I take it I still can't see discern anyone from the crowd.
Now you can try if you want to roll an intelligence to see if you see Jose.
Yeah.
And you might be able to see him give the signal to Katerina.
5?
5 is good. 5 is enough for you to see the across the throat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I still can't pick out where the war chief is.
Yeah, you know he's still at his throne. I mean, he's not sitting on the throne. He's sort of standing like a couple of steps down.
Got it. Okay, now that's what I was trying to make sure because. And did I only see the throat slit, or did I see the rest of the stuff?
Oh, you saw the whole thing. Sorry, you
cool.
saw the whole. Like,
no, I just want to make sure so I don't I don't go over the table here. So when I see him points out these guys are going in to kill the chief, I want to go ahead and try and take a shot at the chief with my trank dart.
Okay, roll that marksmanship.
Yep, which I think is a 6. Yep. For the love of God, that's a 10.
Okay, I'm going to roll for the folks that are running in front.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, you miss every one of them, and you hit the war chief.
Yep.
Awesome. I want to cast quicksand between the people running to kill him and like the steps to the throne.
Okay.
So that's a 20-foot cube.
Okay.
Nice.
That hopefully I will catch them in, so maybe it will slow them down.
Oh, that's a 6. Boom, baby. That's a 5. That's an 11. 15. Okay. You cast the quicksand, and you do catch a couple of them, but you don't catch them all.
Okay.
And the ones you don't catch throw their spears. And they
Look at them
surged.
being all battle ready. Damn it.
And they surged. So one of the spears hits him. The other ones do not, because the trank takes effect and he kind of goes down. But one of the spears does pierce his left shoulder. And hold on, I gotta roll survival for him.
Oh lordy!
Oh shit. Okay, so the spear hits him, goes through his shoulder, like into it and out the back. He falls, down because of the trank, and he falls forward into the quicksand.
Not where I thought that was going to go with the fall forward part.
Yep, he falls forward into the quicksand. So now you've got the war chief slowly sinking into the quicksand, and he's unconscious. So it's just like, Jose, you're the closest.
So the terrible news there is I may be the closest, but I'm not any good at the physical stuff. So most of what I can do here is try to, distract a little bit or chat with some folks. But I just signaled to these people to let them know that we're on their side, and they're going to kill me probably if I try to do anything to stop that. So I can't do that.
You can always signal to them we need them alive.
Yeah, what I can do is how dire does it clearly seem for the war chief right now? Like, what would everybody pick up on in this moment? Everything's been moving
They
fast.
have to fail 5 times, which they will automatically fail, but there's 5 rounds before he's submerged.
Copy. So I think what I'll say is, friends, what a lovely day. What a wonderful show of assertiveness, pragmaticness.
Oh my god!
You haven't seen this war chief in years. You've already made your way through this world without them. You have a way of doing things you don't want to change. I understand that. Wouldn't it be good, while they slowly sink to their demise, that you have wrought upon them with your great power, for you to question them and cause them to not only reveal the nature of what has transpired on their side of things, but also hold them accountable for everything that you feel they've done wrong?
Roll charisma.
Yeah, buddy. All right. Let's see how that goes. All right. Opening up. Charisma. Hey,
Yay!
14.
14. All right.
Hey.
Let me roll theirs real quick.
Yeah.
Let me roll their
no
counter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
I
So
like this guy.
the warriors that are closest to, actually the elders that are closest to you, they hear your words, and they look at you. They turn and they look at you, and they so you speak words wisely.
You do me great honor. You are the wise ones here. I just want to help.
We will heed your words. We will put him on trial.
Oh, God.
We will make him responsible.
I honestly, I think it could be really healing for everybody, right? If he just dies now, it's over. He doesn't have to be accountable for anything. If there's a full trial, you get to air it all out, hold him responsible, and then afterwards you can decide if you want to kill him or if something else feels like it's a better punishment. You have more options, and you deserve options.
A is going to just face slap himself, like just the whole hearing this.
The funny thing about it is you guys are watching. It's working. It's like literally they're like,
that's why he's doing the face
Yeah,
slap. It's
so-
working.
they are like, yes, these words ring true, and they will like rope him
Nice.
and pull him from the quicksand. along with their warriors as well. They're going to get their warriors out of there too.
Sure. I mean, fair enough. I think as they get their warriors out of there, I'm not actually doing anything to help the warriors get out, but when they get out, I like hold out a hand. So it's like I'm fake pulling them out. You know what I mean? Like there's no strength in it, but I'm just, I want to look helpful, you know?
I love it. Absolutely. Yeah. And they thank you. They're like, thank you, brother.
Least I could do. You were feeding me. This all happened. It's a lot. You know, we got to be here for each other.
And they pull the war chief out and they sort of tie him up. They remove the spear and they kind of patch him up a little bit. And they go, and then they carry him off to a cell.
Yeah. I think are there any elders around still?
Oh yeah, they're still there.
So I think I'm going to go over to the elders and I'll say, you know, if it's helpful, only if it's helpful. If not, I don't mean to put myself where I don't belong. I could help with like interrogation, or if you want me to do some kind of cross-examination. I don't know all the information you all know, and you might have a way of doing that and folks for that. I don't want to get in the middle of any of that. But if there's anything I can do to help with the trial, it would be a great honor for me to repay your kindness and generosity and hospitality with some service. And those are some skills that I could potentially assist with if it feels right to you.
Okay. And one of them puts his hand on your shoulder and he'll say, thank you, brother. We will let you know. But I think we have our traditions at this point. We will follow our traditions.
Would it be okay for me to observe, just so that I could learn from you all?
Let me counsel with the other elders, and I will let you know.
Thank you. Even if the answer is no, I appreciate you consulting with them about that. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, and they'll go and sort of gather and speak to each other in their native language.
Sure.
So the rest of you can kind of come.
Oh, I'm going to keep eating.
Absolutely, yeah.
I'm going to grab up a little bit more food, actually, because it seems like they're not going to take that poorly. I grab up more than it's reasonable for me to eat, and then I'm like, I'm gonna take a walk while y'all are talking, and I'll circle back. I want to give you space. And then I just wander off, not in the direction of our rendezvous point, but in a different direction that allows me to double back undercover to our rendezvous point, at which point I will distribute the food to all of you in case you're hungry.
Okay.
You are very impressive.
I mean, I don't know. I just talk, but thank you. That's really nice. Y'all are great. Which one of you? I bet it was you, Katerina, right? With the sand? That was really strong. That's why you're the leader. It was really good. I like that.
I'm thinking that sounds a little condescending, but I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
Is it though? Is it?
I don't know.
I will say A's already climbed down from his viewpoint. He's just standing there just going like, geez, let's like,
okay.
How did that work?
So...
And then Gath, when he gets back, he'll be there.
If they're going to make him be responsible for his actions, we need to impress upon them the fact that he is possessing an innocent soul.
Yes.
And that he does not need to be punished. So if they know of any way to separate them.
Yes. And I think we might want to put the soul they plan to punish in something punishable. So... did you see any dead bodies, or are you aware of any other vessels that could potentially hold this soul if we find a way to yoink the spirit out of this war chief, out of your friend, and then deposit them somewhere else?
I was gonna say, are we sure the doc's innocent though? I'm pretty sure he's probably not as innocent as we think.
Nice.
Hey.
I mean, the guy. We could just leave. Like, they don't need me there.
Again, I still don't think he's probably as innocent as you think you are. I'm not saying he isn't innocent in this case. I'm just saying
He stabbed me with
All
right.
needles, that
I
fucker.
don't remember passing any bodies.
No, no dead. What about those? You said the spirit was in the skeletons, but then you like destroyed the skeleton, so there's no skeleton left or anything, right?
Was there more than one? I think, didn't he find bones and then he found more bones?
No, he
No, he
just found
found
the
a
one.
skeleton that
Yeah.
animated.
Yeah, it was just one skeleton.
What do we think about putting them in like an animal carcass or like a container? I don't know. I'm spitballing. I don't know how possession works, but does it have to be
Well,
a living like person? Like, does it have to be that the creature was sapient or not? Or does it even have to be a creature?
we don't know.
I'm sure
We
they
don't
want
even know
to.
how this happened.
I'm sure they're probably going to want to question him.
Which they're going to want to do in your friend. I say
Yeah.
questioning whether friend is correct or not, looking at the doctor, but and they could complete the whole trial that way. But then when they're done with the trial, they're going to torture or kill the doctor unless we can put the entity they want to torture and kill somewhere else.
Exactly.
So why did we have to change the plan?
Oh, right. It's because all of the people who just tried to kill the doctor were going to try to kill the doctor. And I saw that while I was in there talking to the war chief that's currently piloting the doctor. I saw that they were about to do that, so I had to call an audible because otherwise they just your friend would be dead. And I mean, I guess we would be on our way now, maybe to the temple, which would be good for me. But I'm trying to get your friend out of there, and I'm not in a super rush, so I figured it was a good call. Does that sound okay, Commander?
Absolutely.
That makes sense.
Katerina, I figured you and I were. See, just so you know, Commander, I didn't just call an audible on my own. Your boss over here and I communicated a little bit, and it seemed like that was a good move. When you're, yeah.
By the way, Jose, we're all commanders.
Yeah.
Oh, so all of you.
She's just our executive officer.
Okay, so XO, Katerina, do you want me to call you something other than Commander?
Let's say real quick, when Gas says that we're all commanders, A is just going to do the biggest face palm of his life.
Katerina's fine.
Okay. All right. I appreciate the informality. I'm also not, I'm not a title person. That's why I'm not really like giving you my title. But yeah, it's that's good. Jose, Katerina, A, and Gath. Do you want me to call you Gath, or was Commander
Gath is
better?
fine.
Okay. All right. Just three travelers wandering around. Commanders on shore leave, maybe. Enjoying a vacation among the
Vacation.
among the ancient ancient areas of this land. Who doesn't like to vacation here?
Quick point of order. Danny, you notice that Gath is walking around with a cast on his leg
Oh yeah, that's right.
and a boot kind of cast.
Okay.
That's
While
true.
we're eating, I hand you a big piece of meat if you want some. And I ask you, so what's going on with the leg, Gath? Are you good?
It's not broken. We encountered I forget what they were called. They had a
Giant man-eating lizards.
Well, there were zenith vipers, and then there were. Oh crap! What were they called? The zenith vipers were the big snakes. And then there were the lizard things that came out later. I don't have it in my notes at the
Do,
moment. But
do you all describe that to me, or Gath? Do you describe that to Jose?
I describe a lizard type creature that, and the claw marks that they left in my leg.
Were you able to harvest the claws or anything else from them after presumably you killed them?
Well, we were unconscious. We were
I
rescued.
I
And-
see.
Woke up in another temple. But
Interesting.
you know what? I feel like you have earned our trust, and once we get our doctor back and get out of this godforsaken village, I think you and I can sit down and discuss our mutual missions and lay our cards on the table.
I really appreciate that. I think that is a really smart order of operations, since we got to get your buddy out of here. I don't know how long I haven't been here long enough to really get a sense of what their justice system is like, other than that it's pretty swift as far as I can tell. I don't know what their process for a trial looks like, but I don't get the impression we have a lot of time. I brought over the food figuring that everybody's, going to think a little better and hit a little harder on a full stomach. But we should probably formulate a plan and then get back over there. Why did they lock you up again? Like, what was it that made them mad at you?
They were
Because
bored
I
with the
told- I-
conversation.
what was it,
I
Cathern?
told the war chief we wanted our friend back.
Well, here's the good news. They hate the war chief. So I think we could just bring you, and I could introduce you, and I could say, hey, I brought some more of the war chief's victims here who are still alive so they could testify against them. And then you all would have to talk, but then it makes sense why you're there and not like locked up.
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Yes.
Awesome. Gonna drink some more of what I'm assuming is intoxicant beverage, just like a juice. But
Yeah, it's like
technically,
a-
I
it's like
suppose
a
I don't
nectar.
know. Okay.
It's more of a nectar. They don't really have alcohol here.
Beautiful. Love that. Well, I mean, also hallucinogenic or whatever. I don't know. It's ceremonial thing. It could be all sorts of things.
Yeah.
But yeah, nectar sounds beautiful. Just very, very sweet and lovely. House some more of this meat. And hang out with y'all till you're ready to go back.
As you guys are hanging out, you will hear a voice coming from behind that says, Kathja, the elders have agreed that you may join us.
Thank you. I found some more victims of the war chief and thought it might be prudent to bring them with me so that they could attest to the crimes of the war chief, given that that is what the trial is focused on. Would that be acceptable?
They will need to share their stories with, and he presents a person. This is Kiron. He will take your witness statements, but as in the trial, it is only the elders and you, Kathja.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I think that's a great way to start. Could they wait like outside of the trial? I know they're eager to find out.
Yes,
how
they
it
may
goes.
wait in the courtyard.
Perfect. So I just wave to the others and I go with my friend while they give their statement. Yeah.
Okay. So he'll take y'all's statement. That's what's happening. Yeah. So you'll go into the building where they are holding the trial, quote unquote. When you walk in, you'll see the war chief / Dr. Vin sort of strapped to a stone table. And the elders are sort of around that table as they are speaking in their native tongue. And your friend that you were talking to goes and takes his position. He tells you to sort of wait off to the side and not to interfere. Yes,
Well,
Cathern. Yeah.
As a slight backtrack, before they take Jose off, by the way, Jose, make sure that they are extremely careful with the contents of the doctor's bag.
Okay. I will see if it's possible for me
That's funny.
to access the contents of the doctor's bag. And if not, I'll just let them know to be careful with it.
Because unless they want to deal with some foul odors,
Oh,
they do
That's
not
right.
want to break anything in that bag.
That's right. I forgot about the vials.
Things in the bag smell bad. I will let them know.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Cool. So back inside where we are, you see that the war chief is on the stone table. The chiefs are around, or the elders are around. They're speaking in their native tongue. Your friend tells you to wait here and not to interfere. As they begin to chant and sort of doing their thing. You will see, I guess, the lead elder, sort of the oldest man in the room, basically, is sort of at the head of this stone table. They are sort of chanting and they're waving sort of like, sage or something that they're burning, sort of incense, and they're chanting and this sort of that sort of thing. And then you notice that the oldest man at the head of the table pulls out a knife, a dagger. That looks totally ceremonial.
Okay.
So it's possible that it may just be ceremonial.
Okay. I mean, for the moment, right? It'll be ceremonial
absolutely.
until it's very
Till
much
it's not ceremonial anymore.
Yeah. All right. I will say, does it look like anything else that I've seen in my time here? Like, is there any design to it or anything or does it look entirely singular, like separate from?
You can roll a cultural check.
Cool. All right, let's do it. That is 6. So that's an 8.
8. Okay. You notice that yes, you've seen these types of daggers before. Mostly like shaman carry them, or holy men, or medicine doctors, that sort of thing. But it is a bloodletting knife.
Okay. Do I see underneath the stone tablet any kind of drainage?
Yes.
Oh God.
Yeah. All right. So I'm still next to my friend who brought me in and told me not to interrupt. I'm gonna comment quietly to my friend and say, "That's so interesting. The war chief possessed a doctor, and now that's like a medical implement as well as being ceremonial. Is that on purpose?"
And he goes, shh, 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 shh. Watch. Sorry. Watch. And then they continue to chant. And then the old man, he takes the knife and he's like, oh, he's chanting, and then he brings it straight down.
Does it
and
go
you hear
in?
it you hear it pierce the flesh.
Okay.
And then you see another man comes in with this sort of jar, and he puts it at the head of the table, and the older man grabs this and scoops up what looks like he's scooping up blood in this vessel, and he puts the top on it and he hands it to the other person, and they take it to another table off to the side, and they're sort of doing something to it, and they put a wax coating on it, and they put some little what look like symbols, things of that nature, and then they all just sort of leave the table and go to that. So you're standing there and you see the doctor's on the table. He's got a dagger sticking in him, and they're all sort of backs to you and sort of looking at whatever they just did.
Interesting. I'm going to look at that and turn to my friend as quietly as possible and say, I'm sorry, I really don't want to interrupt. I'm just trying to appreciate the culture. Is that a way of being able to move the spirit possessing this doctor into the other vessel by putting blood in there, so that when this doctor's body potentially physically dies, the spirit doesn't just then immediately jump into one of you all to possess you?
And he says, in a manner of speaking, yes. Except it wasn't blood they put in the vessel. And he'll talk, it's like the essence of the spirit that possessed him. So it's
Okay.
actually like a black ichor that
Okay.
came from the wound that they inflicted on him.
Interesting. So does that mean that the doctor's no longer possessed?
Correct. He's free.
Lovely. That is great news. And
That's if they got all the spirit. That is. That's if they got all the spirit out of him. Then yes.
copy.
But-
How can you confirm if all of the spirit is out?
Only time will tell.
Interesting. This is really fascinating. Would it be okay if I wrote a little bit about this?
This is fun.
If not, I don't have to. I don't like to share this information unless you all feel absolutely sure that you want to share it. I know that the organization that I'm with would really love the opportunity to be able to preserve my impression, at least, of this approach. I think it's really thoughtful and well worth preserving.
He will say that he doesn't think that it's a problem. It's not that what they do is a secret. It's the space itself is sacred,
Okay.
and that's
Beautiful.
why they don't usually allow outsiders into the space.
Understood.
The ritual itself is a mundane ritual. It's not,
Copy.
So
the
yeah, but he's
power.
like, yes.
So the power is in here. That's fascinating. Is that why
Yes.
you settled here? Was it around
Yes.
this power?
Yes.
That's incredible. That's really, really lovely. I'd love to, when we're done in here, if we have a chance, love to hear more about what the founding of this place was like and how you came across this power as a people and what your relationship has been like, what it's been like for it to evolve over the time you've been here. Anything that you'd feel comfortable sharing, I'd love to learn.
Of course.
But it does sound above table like the doctor's good, right? Like the doctor is
Yeah,
now
and
not
yeah.
dying and also free.
Yeah.
Right.
And you'll notice that his physiology is beginning to go back to normal. You can physically see him transforming
Understood.
sort of back into his sort of himbo self.
Cool. I'm going to turn to my friend with one more question, if that's okay, before we move on.
Of
I'm going to
course.
ask, I don't know this person who just came back, so I don't really have a way of knowing this, but there's a chance that they may go where I'm going next. How would I be able to tell, if you know, if a piece of the war chief is still in there? Is there like a tell I should look out for, either from the process of possession or just something that I should know about the war chief to look out for?
He'll say, well, if Cathern is still in there, if any part of Cathern Hound's blood is still in there, the biggest indication would be that you're dead.
Understood. So by the time we would find out, it would be too late.
Yes.
Understood. That is entirely fair. Thank you for trusting me enough to have me in here. I am deeply grateful for that. If there's anything that I can do to reciprocate the consideration, anything that would be beneficial for you all, for me to do, or that it would simply be respectful for me to do while I'm here, I would be happy to do it. Name it, and it's yours.
You may take this person.
Yeah, again, I've never met them before, but I will take them. I will take them
Okay.
away. You won't have to deal with them anymore. Thank you so much for all of this.
And they do go. They come back over and they remove the dagger, and they kind of patch him up.
That's fair. Yeah,
and
no
then the
anesthesia
older-
though. Yeah.
And the older elder looks at you and tells you that he believes that they got all of the spirit out.
I'm sure you would know better than I would. That gives me great comfort to hear. Thank you for that. I hope this has not been too much of an imposition. I hope that I have an opportunity to spend more time with you and your people. I do need to go deal with a little bit of what I came here to do, but I would like to come back and enjoy what time I can with you all when I can.
Of course. And the older elder, he'll also lean into you and he'll say, he said, if he bleeds, look for black specks.
Okay.
Black specks will indicate that the spirit is not fully gone.
And if the spirit is not fully gone, is there a way that the person or myself or anybody else could push the rest of the spirit out, or would we just need to kill him?
And he hands you the dagger.
Okay.
And he'll say, you'll know what to do.
I got to see it firsthand. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And I pocket the dagger, which I'm going to add to my sheet now. I'm so excited. Yes. What should I call it?
It is called I can tell you. It's called a Ferris blade.
Okay.
It's Pharris, Ferris.
Copy that.
Blade. It basically operates like a basic dagger.
Okay.
But it's prettier.
I love that. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. Let's see. Ferris. I'm sorry, you said it was R-I-S or U-S?
Pharris.
I-S. Blade. Pretty ceremonial dagger. Love that. So yeah, that is now added to my sheet. That makes me very excited.
And they sort of rub something underneath Dr. Ven's nose, and he begins to come to.
Doctor, it is good to meet you. I am Jose Gonzalez. I am a historiographer, and I am friends with your friends, and that is why you are alive. Hold out a hand to you.
Yeah, he'll take your hand and sit up, and he'll be like, where am I?
You were possessed by a war chief that luckily the people who the war chief came back to rule over did not like and did not want to have ruling over them. So they thankfully had a fairly humane way of removing the possession. And now you are here. And I'm here to bring you back to your compatriots, the three commanders.
Okay. And he just sort of gets off the table, and he's a little woozy.
I'll make a show of, but not actually take on much of that weight. Helping you. No, let me help you here.
I love it. Okay.
Yeah. And just lead the doctor back out from whence I came to the waiting area outside where I know that the person who took the statement and the three commanders are.
Yep. And the door will open and you guys will see Jose and Dr. Ven walking out. And Dr. Ven looks like Dr. Ven.
You all right, Doctor?
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, remember that skeleton we encountered?
Yeah?
A spirit within it possessed you and was taking over your body.
Oh. And he has absolutely no recollection. The only thing he'll say is like, have you seen my bag?
I made sure to let them know to be careful with your bag. I hope they heeded my advice.
They bring you your bag. They bring him his bag. So they found it. They bring it to him.
And it's in reasonable shape.
Oh, yeah. It's like... Yeah, because he just dropped it when he became the war chief, and they just picked it up and moved it away. But yeah. So So you're all back together.
I will thank the villagers and say, that I hope if we meet again, our meeting will be much more cordial and mutually benefactory.
And of course, at this point, there's a little bit of discourse in the village because you have those who really want to war with people, and you have the new people that are sort of the new government that is very much not about warring with people.
Yeah.
So those people will be like, yes, we would look forward to further communication in the future.
No.
But you are all free to go.
Thank you very much. I will come back to enjoy more of your hospitality if that is welcome. If there's anything that you need from us, if you ever come across other historiographers, just give them my name. They will know who I am, and they will help you.
Of course. And here, for you, Kathja. And they hand you a bundle of papers, basically, that are sort of bound in animal fat and leather. And
Love
they'll
that.
say, that's the information that you were asking for. Basically,
Beautiful.
the lore of the people, their
Love
history
that.
book.
Love that. And if I'm going to add that to my sheet too, what would I call this?
To be determined.
Okay.
Because now I have to write an entire lore for this
Lore.
whole people.
Lore, I'm going to put lore book TBD for now.
There you go.
On my sheet.
Yes, now I will get an entire
History
lore
of the
for
World
you.
Part 2.
Thank you. Yes. Beautiful. Love that. Thank you. I will guard this very carefully. And you do see, actually, Jose puts with great care and attentiveness into a more secure area in his messy bag this set of documents and ties that in, so it would be very hard for it to come out.
Okay, and then they'll say safe journeys to you all. And if you ever pass this way again, you're all welcome.
Thank you. Do we have any rations and stuff with us by any chance?
You can get some. They'll give you whatever you need.
Yeah, I think let's grab up some water skins and some meat and stuff.
Yeah.
Something that'll keep, maybe.
Sure, they'll give you. They have some salted meats.
Love it.
They have like some they have vegetables and things of that nature that you can do. They do have like a jerky.
I think jerky sounds great. Jerky's
so
jerky's beautiful.
Yeah. They'll give each of you a pound or 2 pounds of jerky.
Love that.
And they'll give each of you 2 water skins.
Okay.
So y'all can put those in your inventories. They'll also give you the group a sort of pound of salted meat and rice, and a pound of 2 pounds of rice.
Pork. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, it can be whatever you want it to be. It could be pork if you want it to be.
I was having a Gimli moment.
That's fine.
Jerky. All right.
Yeah. So that's what did I say? A pound of salted meat, 2 pounds of rice for the group.
Yeah.
And then each of you got 2 water skins and 2 pounds of jerky.
Love it.
All right. What time of day or night is it?
It's at this point it's probably like late afternoon.
Okay.
Or early. We'll say mid afternoon. So about 1, 2 o'clock.
Let's get as far down the road as we can.
Will, before we go in, how primitive do they look in the means of like technology? Would they be able to understand how to work with better metals or better materials to update those locks?
Oh. They're moderately advanced. They're not super advanced. I mean, it's not that the funny thing about the cells is they didn't really use them much. That's probably the first time they've used them in a very long time. So, yeah, I mean, they're pretty good at metal work. I mean,
okay. Considering I would know what metals I could tell them about that wouldn't be violating any laws.
Yeah.
I would tell them, sorry we broke your locks. Here is some better metals to work with and how to make them.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that no, you can share like metallurgy type stuff. It's just you don't want to give them like a ray gun. It's like that's what the so yeah, but you could tell them like, hey, this is a better metal for you to use, and this is how you can refine it. You can tell them things like that. That because
Yeah.
that's just common knowledge for the most
And
part.
obviously, I'll go with within the boundaries of what they can access.
Right. That's fair. Yeah, that's fine. They'll be grateful for it, for sure. Okay. Cool. So down the road you go. So as you guys exit the village onto the road, um, down you go. You guys get the as you get past the village, the the terrain gets a little easier to get through.
Okay.
Now you're starting to see sort of like almost steps. Like these look like they've been sort of handmade to get up to this level. Someone has anyway. They're not new by any means, but um, so you're not having to sort of like climb anymore. You're able to literally like walk down.
It's lucky for me because I'm not a very good climber. I don't love the walking either, but it's better. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask Gath to take point,
Okay.
A to watch behind us, and then I'm going to fill Jose in on who we are, while we're here.
Okay. And Dr. Vin, he'll be up with Gath at the front as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be Gath, Dr. Vin. So just in case y'all run into any more Zenith Vipers, because he's got the anti venom. so he'll be up front with Gath on point. You'll be at the 6 o'clock position.
Mhm.
All right. So the two of you are in the middle. So what do y'all talk about?
So
Quick
I will.
thing as he's
yeah.
before he takes point,
Mhm.
Gath will turn to Cathern and say, I'm sorry for the way I behaved back there. I just didn't see the point of being so uh, eggshelled walking around, Jose. And I respect your rank.
Appreciate that.
Cool. All right.
Then he takes point.
Cool.
Okay, I will explain to him that we are from Fossa, that we're on a mission to go to Danor City,
Mm-hmm.
to this temple,
Mm-hmm.
and there's an artifact there that we have been sent to retrieve.
Do you know what the purpose is of the retrieval?
I know there are several artifacts, and this is just the first of 6, maybe
5, I think.
5. See, the rest of that is above my pay grade.
Understood. Well, I was commissioned by Grand Historiographer Ardanth Tressel to document the truth of what you are retrieving before it can be weaponized. So I am here to deal with that documentation, to ensure that it is not stolen by rival nations, and to ensure that we are able to preserve it before it is potentially used as a weapon in a manner that we do not understand.
If it's to be used as a weapon, it's that has not been relayed to me.
Understood. It sounds like we may be we have the same purpose, which is good to hear. I lost my airship. It was sabotaged and forced down near the village. Deep within what you understand is obviously for us hostile territory. I could use some assistance.
We have an airship.
This would be great. If we could work together on this retrieval and then perhaps the retrieval of the rest of these components of what I will go ahead and let you know, because I believe it's likely self-evident, is a single artifact spread out across 5 locations.
That's my understanding.
We can return. Upon returning, I will contact Grand Historiographer Tressel from your airship so that Tressel can sort out what needs to happen next.
Sounds good.
I do have a certain amount of room given to me to do what I do, but we all do have folks that we answer to, right? And Tressel is a reasonable person. So yeah, preservation will be great. I will assist in much the manner that I have assisted so far, as well as make use of my mental abilities that I have not been able to make use of yet while in your company.
Well, we might need you for that. At the temple that we went to,
Hmm,
which was the monastery of Barth,
okay.
we actually they had essentially rebuilt a temple that was destroyed,
Okay.
including stone. Oh, what's the word? There was information inscribed in stone
Stone
on stone
tablets.
plates that they also incorporated into this recreation
Okay.
in the form of a riddle
Okay.
that will tell us exactly where the artifact is.
Do you recall the riddle?
I wrote it down.
Okay.
I think it will become um, more obvious once we get to this temple. But I
Okay.
also need to tell you a little bit. How much do you know about East Haven?
I know enough to hopefully get me in and out without dying, but that is yet to be proven to be true. Uh, I believe, if I'm picking up on what I believe I'm picking up on, that you may be a bit of an expert in a fashion.
Well, the closest thing we have to an expert. I was raised here. I don't know how welcome I am here. At one point, I had the king's favor.
Mm,
I don't know if that's the case anymore. But
under-
I'm trying to literally sneak in and out without being recognized by anyone.
Well, the good news there is that whenever we need to speak with people, I'm very happy to do that.
Absolutely.
I can take point on that, and that can give you a little bit more room to be more inconspicuous. Um,
However, I think we both agree that
hmm.
the utmost important here is the artifact.
The artifact, and the artifact must not fall into East Haven's
Yes.
hands.
Worst case scenario, if I do get recognized and detained, you need to go for the artifact. I may still have some sway. Get the artifact safe, and if I'm not back, come get me. And if you would pass
Absolutely.
that on to my captain, but the artifact takes precedence here.
You have my word that I will do everything I can to secure the artifact, even in a situation where you may be detained, and then bring the artifact safely back to your airship, which I would need to know where that is before I can do that part. But we'll take it there, and then do what I can with the rest of your crew, unless they're detained as well, of course, to get you out.
Sounds good.
Wonderful.
All right, on to
We
the
have to
temple.
meet the signal when it's time.
Okay.
I will.
as-
I'm gonna send you this riddle in the private chat here if we have time for me to type it out. Will.
Perfect. I will say
I can drop it in the chat, like the Discord chat.
thank you. Well, that'd be
Okay.
awesome. I will say, Katerina, before we complete here, same. Yeah, the artifact is more important than I am. So get the artifact, And if you can get me, I would appreciate that, as I don't wish to be tortured by East Haven and then killed. However, if you can't get me, just get the artifact back to Grand Historiographer Tressel, ideally with the other 4. That goes for this artifact and any others that we might end up being able to track down together. It is of the utmost importance that this be returned to the Grand Historiographer. No one else. No one else in Fossen. No one else here.
We'll let our superiors fight that out. Let's just get this thing and get out of here.
Understood. Thank you.
Okay. So as you guys are finishing up your talk, you're going to hear something from behind you. So
Is it not A?
So A, are you there, A?
Yeah.
Are you there, A?
So pretty much, as you guys are talking, does there going to hear me go, "Motherfucker!" as I look down at a fucking snake trying to bite my foot.
Some kind of what now?
Like a snake is trying to bite my foot. I'm literally like kicking my leg, trying to get it off my boot.
Oh, that's terrible. Jose's going to take.
Is it another viper?
I will draw my gun and see if I can get a shot at it without risking A's appendages.
Please, for the love of God.
Okay, then you can roll marksmanship.
No, don't let me fuck this up.
You say that, but it's probably going to just for comedy's sake.
Yeah.
We'll see. Hang on, it kicked me out. I got to get back in.
That's fine.
All right, marksmanship is.
Here, I'll drop this. That's cool.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Gath actually turns around when he hears A yelling out. He's like, "What's going on?"
Oh, sweet Jesus, thank you.
So, what did you get? Sorry, I don't have alchemy open.
1d6 plus 5 plus 4, so 10.
A 10. Oh yeah.
And
So
I thank God.
Yeah. You're able to you're able to get it right off his. You're like to sever its head from its body.
Mm-hmm.
The head is still like trying to bite into your shoe, though. And eventually, it just sort of stops.
I think after, like a second after it stops, is when Jose's dagger goes into the top of the head. Okay. And just to make the point, again, not actually killing it, just trying to look helpful. Right?
Look what I did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I love that. So so the shot rung out, echoed through the mountains there.
Great.
And so I need everyone to roll intelligence checks for me, please.
Beautiful. All right. Intelligence.
That's a 5 for me.
Okay, 5.
That is also a 5 for me, which is the worst that I can roll.
Okay.
On intelligence, yeah.
I rolled a 10.
I surged on that.
Whoop, whoop.
Hey.
Okay. I don't have. Okay, what'd you get, Gath?
18.
Okay, cool.
Hey, that's awesome.
And Dr. Ben, he got a 12. So, everyone who rolled over an 8, you guys hear coming from the woods, you hear this low grumble and a hissy sound, like a.
Oh, it's the lizards.
As you see the brush move, and you see something leap from the forest, and that's where we're going to stop tonight.
Hey,
I saw that coming a mile away.
Yeah.
But you still got bit.
Yeah. So now it's going to be. So that'll be it for the night, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and we were super excited to have Danny with us tonight. It was super
Thank you for
fun.
having me.
Very fun.
Don't worry, he'll be back next time as well. So we're going to go around, reintroduce ourselves, tell us who we are, who we're playing, where we can find you on the socials if you've got them, and what do you think just lunged out of the forest at you? Let's start with Gath.
Hi, everybody. I am Old Wormslayer, and I was playing Gath Freddy tonight. And you can find me here a week from Thursday with Kel for Reign of Vecna. And then the following Monday, you can find me here for the next step of this interaction that we just had spring up on us. And what was the question again?
What do you think this thing is that just jumped out at you guys?
Either it's another one of those vipers, or it's the thing that scraped my knocked all 5 of us out previously.
Okay, cool. Awesome. So let's go down to Kel.
Hey, y'all. I am Kel, also known as the Celtic Wyvern King. And you can find me here every Monday for either Orlea Origins or WindRiders of Aria. You can find me every other Wednesday on my own channel, including this upcoming Wednesday for my Theros 5e campaign of God's Challenge, where, my players are having fun. They're going to get some Lamia.
That's sweet.
And, oh no, one of them got hit with the Gias spell.
Oh no.
Oh, wow.
It was nice. It was nice. The command given was they have to support the Lamia. I left them plenty of ways to be able to work around that.
All right.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh yeah, they're only level 5. If I'm going to use that spell, I'm going to be nice.
Oh, level 5? Oh, jeez.
Jesus.
Don't worry, I gave them. They have outs. Don't worry, I'm not trying to kill them.
Okay.
Nah, it's cool. That sounds like a blast. That sounds really fun.
Oh no! Technically, 2 of them, or one of them, it would have been 2 of them would have fell for it, but then someone used points to redeem a whole fuck no.
Fair enough.
In the chat.
Nice.
So, hey, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Then every other Thursday, as Slayer mentioned, you can find me back here for Reign of Vecna, where I played Meek at the Reborn Goliath Redemption Paladin. Try saying that 5 times fucking fast. And then you can find me every other Friday for my Stargate 5e campaign, where, there's going to be some interesting RP this week, right, Lisa?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And let's, speaking of.
The question, hold on.
The question, yes, that's right.
Yeah, what was the question again? Sorry, 'cause I was trying to get the raid set up.
What do you think this thing is coming out of the woods at you?
Something that needs to die quickly.
Fair. That's fair enough. All right, Lisa or Katarina.
Hey, and I am Lisa. I had the great privilege and pleasure to play Katarina. I want to take a second to welcome Danny.
Thank you.
That was truly fun. Look forward to more.
Yeah.
You can find me every Monday night here on Halfling Wizards channel for either WindRiders of Aria or Orlea Origins on opposite Mondays, where I play Willow and Eladrin Druid. And I don't know, we're up to our necks in it there too. And then every other Friday, as Kel said, you can find me on Celtic Wyvern King's channel for his Stargate 5e campaign, which is so much fun. One of our team members is about to have a hissy fit, I think, and we're going to have to let her get that out of her system.
Okay. And what do you think's coming out of the woods?
I hope it's a lizard, because I would rather it be a creature rather than factions of whatever side of the conflict we might run into, because we don't want to run into people. So I'd rather deal with a creature. Maybe it will be sentient, where Jose will actually be able to help us with that.
If not, Jose is about to be dead weight. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Speaking of, let's go to Jose.
Hi, it's dead weight over here. No, Danny Armandoza and all the internet places. Right now, I'm finishing up. Tomorrow night is going to be the 4th of 5 sessions in a takeover over at Streaming Rainbow, where we're playing 5 systems in 5 weeks. After which we're going to have a talk back. Just finished this past Friday airing a 4-part Call of Cthulhu thing that I was in. Next month, so February, I'm going to be GMing a couple of sessions of Candela Obscura for a Black History Month fundraising event that's taking place across the entire month. And I'm also going to be playing in a City of Mist game for that. And I'm in a bunch of other stuff. There's another 1-shot and another 2-shot over at Streaming Rainbow that I'm going to be in, and some other things. Just follow me on socials. Blue Sky's good for it. Reach out on Discord if you want. But yeah, that's me. And back here, obviously.
Oh, yes. And what do you think's coming out of the woods?
Oh, everybody here is smarter than me and knows more about this than I do. So what you said is what I think is coming out of the woods. The guesses you had are the guesses that I have, because that's as much information.
That's all I know.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Absolutely. Yeah. Cool. And of course, I am Will, or the Halfling Wizard, the Chaos Facilitator for this incredibly fun group. Just to get through things out there, we are having a giveaway. You can see it kind of scrolling at the bottom of our screen. We're giving away a D&D Dungeon Mayhem card game. All you have to do is drop a "I'm in" all caps in the chat, and we'll put your name in a drawing, which will happen at the end of January, 1st of February-ish. These smaller ones that we're doing giveaways, these are open to everybody. This is including players, all of our community, everybody. Eventually, it's going to lead up to one huge giveaway, which is a really cool statue of Bane from Batman, and which was donated to us by J&M printers. It's a small printing group, and it's really cool. It's like super cool looking. So we're doing that. Also, if you want to support us over here to help us keep the lights on, so to speak, you can go to our coffee page, and for the price of a cup of coffee, you can help us keep the lights on, pay for all these streaming services and things like that. If you'd like to help, if not, that's cool too. We're good. Check out our merch store. We got some really cool merch going on. Join our Patreon, where you can find a lot of the homebrew stuff, including basically the Department of Historiography, which was created specifically for Jose Gonzalez and his character. And let me see, what else is there? Patreon. YouTube. Subscribe to us on YouTube, where you can see all the other episodes of this particular game and all of the games on Halfling Wizards Productions channel. Make sure you give us a follow on Twitch. Follow us on all the other socials where you find the Halfling Wizard Productions. But other than that, that's all we have for you tonight. Make sure you come back in 2 weeks to find out what is actually jumping out of the woods at these guys.
We do have our fundraiser going.
Yeah, well, that's true. We do have our fundraiser going as well, which is for oh my God, my brain just shut off. Freedom Service Dogs. Thank you. Freedom Service Dogs of America. That's a group that pairs veterans with service dogs. Because we're really proud of our veterans here. And so if you would feel like you want to give to that, please do. So other than that, make sure you come back, like I said, in 2 weeks to see what happens, see what's jumping out at these guys. But until then, everyone, y'all have a wonderful evening. Peace out. We love you all. Bye-bye.
clothes he's wearing so fine, in the tavern sipping on wine, knows the secrets of the old halfling wizard never told. Mystic wand and a pointed hat, talks to people about this and that, sneaky tricks and a wink in his eye. Halfling wizard makes the hours fly. Oh, halfling wizard in the night, casting spells to the moonlight. He can talk and he can know, in his world the magic grows. Down the road in evening light, he'll engage you, that's his delight. Readers of the stars he seeks, in a crowd he's sure to speak.